Hello lovely people, welcome to Yoga with Rose. I just want to start off by saying a very happy new year to everyone. I'm sending love and light to all in 2022, and if you're not watching this video when it's just the new year, then I hope you're happy and loving life wherever you are in the year. If you're here as part of the 21-day January journey, then welcome. I'm so excited for the next 21 days. And if you've just clicked on this video to do some lovely yoga and you're brand new here, then welcome, and I'm so happy that you are here with us. This is day 2 of your wonderful journey, and I have an amazing stretch and restore practice for you. So if you have any props, maybe blocks and cushions or bolsters, then make sure you've got them close. And when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. Okay, lovely friends, come and meet me in a seated position on your mat today, maybe propping yourself up with a cushion or a pillow, and just take a really big shoulder roll, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. And start to settle in here to your breath, maybe closing your eyes if that feels good. Today in our stretch and restore practice, we're going to start with some breathing to balance the right and left hemisphere of the brain. It's called our alternate nostril breathing, our Nadi Shodhana. So take the thumb of your right hand, and that is going to place on your right nostril. Your 2 middle fingers will place just in the middle of your eyebrows on our third eye. And then our ring finger is going to come onto our left nostril. So just as a little practice first, bringing the thumb to close the right nostril, we'll take an inhale through the left. Then pause at the very top as we release the right nostril and cover the left nostril with the ring finger to exhale out of the right. Good, then inhale through the right. Pause at the top as we switch over the fingers and exhale through the left. Good, this is one round of our breathing exercise. So just take a moment to empty all of the air out of your lungs, and we'll take a few rounds of this together. Good, here we go. So covering the right nostril, take an inhale to the very top. Pause the breath as we switch the fingers and exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Pause and exhale through the left. Good. Inhale through the left. Feel the energy rising up the left side of the body. And then switch the fingers, exhale through the right. Imagine that energy looping down now the right side of the body. Good, inhale through the right. Energy rises up the right side this time. Pause and switch the fingers to exhale out of the left. Good, just carrying on now at your own speed, in your own time. Starting to feel the calmness, the steadiness of the breath as we inhale and exhale. On your inhales, growing nice and tall as the energy rises. And as you exhale, feeling grounded as the energy lowers down to the earth. Balancing either side of the body. Good, then finishing off your final round and just releasing your hand back down to rest on your thigh. Let your breath return to its normal cadence. And just notice how you feel. Perhaps a little calmer. Good, then from here, bringing the hands onto the knees as we inhale, rocking forwards on our sit bones to lift our chest to the sky. Then exhale as we rock back, tucking the tailbone under and chin comes to chest. Good, inhale to come through, lift the gaze, open the collarbone. Exhale, we rock back, pulling away from the knees, curve the spine. Good, inhale to come through, lift the gaze, tailbone tucks out. Exhale, carve the belly under as we curve the spine. Lovely, one more time as we inhale, rocking forward, open the chest. And then exhale, pulling back now, pull away from the knees. Good, come back to center as we inhale and reach the fingers to the sky. And then as we exhale now, bringing our right hand to our left knee, left hand behind us as we come in for a little seated twist. Good, use your inhales to grow nice and tall through the crown of your head. And then as we exhale, gently twist, looking over the left shoulder. Good, keeping the hips facing forward here, just twisting from the belly button, nice and gently. Good, then inhale as we come back through to center, lift the gaze. And then exhale, coming to the other side, left hand to right knee. Good, inhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears and lift up nice and tall. And then exhale as we gently twist. Just using that hand on the knee as a lever here. Good, looking over the back shoulder. Then inhale as we reach the arms up to the sky, palms come to touch. Exhale as we draw the palms down to our heart center. Just taking a moment here. Good, lovely. Then from here, just very slowly bringing the hands to the floor. We're going to walk the hands forward. Take an inhale to lift up and create some space. And then exhale as we just fold the body over the legs here. Don't worry if you don't come over the legs too far. We're just coming into a little seated forward stretch. Let the head hang nice and heavy. You can maybe come to some blocks underneath the arms or come to your forearms or elbows. And close your eyes and tune into your breathing. Inhale in. Exhale to let go. Good. Then when you're ready, walking the hands back into the body. As we inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. And then exhale as we side stretch over to the left, reaching the right fingertips overhead here. Good, think of stacking those shoulders. Then inhale as we pass back through center, and exhale, stretching over to the right this time. Think of cracking open the side of the body. Good, lovely. Inhale, float through center, and then exhale, stretching over to the left. Good, inhale, keeping that movement meditation, and exhale to the right. Lovely, and again, inhale, make it like a little dance. Exhale to side stretch to the left. Inhale, float through center, and then exhale to the right for the last time. Good. Inhale, we reach the fingers up to the sky, and exhale, draw them down to our heart center. Good, lovely friends. From here, we'll come round to meet in our tabletop position now. So onto all fours, shoulders stacked on top of our wrists and hips stacked on top of our knees. With a lovely flat back, and take an inhale now as we drop the belly and lift the gaze. Exhale, push the floor away from you as we curve the spine. Nice. Inhale to cow pose, lift the tailbone. Exhale, we come through to cat pose, send the belly button up to the spine. Good. Inhale, maybe soften the elbows as we do this. Exhale, make it feel yummy for you. There's no right or wrong way in doing this. And then coming back to our tabletop pose as we take an inhale and reach the right fingers up to the sky now. As you exhale, feed the right hand through the gap on the other side as we come to our thread the needle pose. Good, releasing the right side of the head down to the floor. And then from here, reaching the left fingers to the very top of our mat now, just to open across the chest a little bit. If you want a little bit more here, you can wrap that left hand, bend it round the lower back and see if you can tuck it on the inside of the right thigh. If not, don't worry, just keep reaching to the top of the mat. Feel that lovely stretch, that lovely twist through the spine. Then when you're ready, if you had your hand behind your back, just releasing it back down to the mat as we take an inhale to reach the right arm up to the sky, open the chest, and exhale to place it down on the mat. Good, then coming to the other side as we inhale, reach the left fingers up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale as we feed the left hand through the gap, releasing the left side of the head and the shoulder onto the floor. Good, and then when you're ready, reaching the right fingers to the very top of your mat now, just to open across the chest a little bit more. And again, if you want to take it to the next level, just bending that arm and wrapping it round the lower back, seeing if you can maybe find the inner thigh. And just using that position to really open up the side of the chest here. Good, inhaling in. And exhale to let go. Lovely, when you're ready, bringing the right hand back down to the mat as we inhale and reach the left fingers to the sky. And then exhale, plant them down to our tabletop pose. From here, just sending your hips back now into our extended child's pose. You can grab a cushion or a bolster if you want to make this a little bit more restorative. And just opening the knees a little bit, placing it on the underneath side of your body. Let your body release towards the floor. Let it feel heavy. Use your exhales to let go and soften. Really lovely, friends. From here, just releasing your prop if you had one, and then curling the body up to our tabletop pose. We're going to tuck the toes underneath and then nice and gently send our hips nice and high to our downward facing dog. And just be really gentle here. Keep a big soften in the knees. Have a good pedal out of those legs if that feels nice, just easing the heels towards the floor. trying to force anything here. Good. Take an inhale here to rise the heels off the mat, and then exhale just to place them back down again. And then when you're ready, just walking to about the middle of our mat now. Bringing the feet to touch and just really bending in the knees. We're just going to hover the body, just let it fall over the legs, almost like we were in a child's pose but stood up. Let the head hang nice and heavy. You can take a little sway from side to side, holding onto opposite elbow here. Good. Close your eyes. Let your movement be nice and slow. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the feet really close together now and bending the knees to come down into a little squat position. Good. And we're just going to hug our knees here. So hug ourselves into a really tight ball. We're practicing our balance a little bit here as well, if you want to close your eyes and really test it. Good, and then another variation here, if you wanted to open your knees a little bit and just let your body hang on the inside of your legs. You can bring the arms to either side, almost tucking them underneath and towards the back of the mat. Let your head hang nice and heavy here. And just breathe. If you want to test your balance even more, maybe closing your eyes. Good, then bringing your hands down to the floor as we rise the hips up nice and slow. Take a little pedal, bending one knee at a time. And then just walking to the very top of your mat, and we'll just come down to a seated position, bringing the legs out nice and long in front of us. Good, lovely. Then we're going to bend the left knee into the chest and just let it fall away out to the side here, connecting the sole of the foot to the inside of the right thigh. Grab a prop if you think you might want one, maybe a bolster or some blocks. You can either place it underneath the left knee or maybe on top of the right leg here. Good, and as we take an inhale, reach the fingers up to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're just very gently folding over the right leg here. Nice, just take a little moment to adjust yourself. Maybe it feels nice to sit on a cushion or a blanket instead. But just resting and relaxing your body over the leg here. Use your exhales to soften and surrender. Close your eyes. And then when you're ready, rolling the body up, we're going to bring the left leg in and send it out nice and long. And then we'll come to the other side, so bending the right knee in, letting it fall away to the side as we connect the sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh this time. You can keep a soften in that underneath leg if that helps, so bending the knee. Take an inhale, reach the fingers up to the sky, grow nice and tall. And then as we exhale, fold the body over the left leg. Letting the left toes point up to the sky here. Maybe you can reach your foot or your ankle or your calf, and if not, that is absolutely okay as well. Just let the hands relax down by your sides. Let the head hang nice and heavy. And tune into your breath. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Lovely. When you're ready, rolling the body back up nice and gently, bringing the right leg back in, send it out long. Again, keeping the knees slightly bent if that helps. Take an inhale to reach the arms up to the sky, grow lovely and tall. And then exhale as we fold the body over the legs. Again, using your bolster, your cushion, anything that is going to help support you here. Good, and breathing. Remember not to hold your breath. Use your breath to help you. Your inhales to bring in fresh new oxygen into your muscles, your joints. And your exhales to relax, to let go. Good, then when you're ready, taking an inhale, sweeping the arms up to the sky, and then exhale to release them down. Good, just release whatever props you had around you. Scoot your bum to the very top of your mat. Knees are bent. Take an inhale to reach the fingertips forward. And then exhale as we send the belly button to spine and curve all the way down to our backs. Good. When you get there, hugging the knees into the chest and just take a little rock from side to side. Just massaging the lower back here. Nice. From here, just scooching down a little bit to the middle of our mat, keeping the knees bent in. We're going to bring our hands and our arms by our sides as we gently start to rock forwards and backwards on our spine. And then seeing if we can bring our feet to touch behind our head to come to our plow pose. And bringing your hands onto your lower back just for some support. Good, lovely. It's very important here to keep the neck and the head nice and neutral. So if you want to stop this video and pause it just for a minute to have a little play around with this so you're not looking backwards and forwards from me, then that's a really good idea. Good, but once you get there, just think of shifting your elbows almost underneath you and the palms of your hands are on your lower back just to protect and figure out where your weight needs to be. You can keep the knees nice and soft. If you want to test your balance, you could let your arms stretch out long, interlace your hands and use that to press against the floor. Good, lifting the hips to the sky. And then when you're ready, if you had your hands interlaced, just bringing them back to your back. Good, and then very slowly as we engage our core, just starting to lower the hips back down to the mat. Very gently, one vertebrae at a time. And then coming to hug the knees into the chest. Just taking a moment to find your breath. And then from here, we're going to stretch our left leg out long on our mat and hug the right knee into the chest. Good, as we come into a supine twist here, maybe grabbing your bolster or your cushion for some support. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the right leg over to the left side, maybe placing the pillow underneath. Just to make it a little bit more restorative, and then opening our right arm out to the side and just taking our gaze nice and softly to the right hand here. If you wanted something a little bit more, then we can extend the right leg out long and maybe see if you can take hold of the right toes. And if you wanted even more here, we can bend the underneath leg and see if you can take hold of the left foot with the right hand. Again, we're not trying to force anything here, so just meet yourself where you are today. Be kind, be gentle. Good, when you're ready, releasing the grip, rolling onto your back, hugging that right knee into the chest, and then letting it out long. Good. Inhale, hugging the left knee into the chest this time. And then as we exhale, bringing the left leg over to the right to come to our supine twist on the other side. Good, just taking a moment to figure out what variation you'd like to do on this side. Maybe it's different to the other one. Using your props where you need to. And close your eyes. Use your breath to let go, to soften. Nice, friends. Then when you're ready, very gently rolling onto the back, hugging your left knee into your chest, and then bring the right knee in to join it as well as we give ourselves a big hug. Have a little rock from side to side, and then placing the feet onto the mat now. Just take your bolster or cushion if you have. We're going to come into a supported fish pose. So if you have any blocks around, you can make this as open or as not open as you like. So placing the blocks underneath your back, or maybe you've got lots of cushions to prop up. Again, have a little play around with what feels good here. We'd place them at the very base of your spine, and we're looking to open the chest and the heart to the sky here. So the last block would possibly come to just where your bra strap would be, or just underneath your shoulder blades. Good, and then maybe placing a cushion underneath the head. You can let the legs stretch out nice and long, or if you'd prefer, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall away to either side. Once you've found your desired position for today, opening the arms out to either side, maybe bending them and bringing the palms to face the sky in a surrender and openness. And close your eyes. Let your body sink into the mat, into your props. And let your heart open. Good, then when you're ready, very gently from here, just bringing your hands and your forearms back to the mat, pressing into them very gently to tuck your chin into your chest first, and release yourself from your blocks. Good, just release them to either side, and then slowly come down to your back now as we come to our final position of our practice. Good, send the legs out nice and long, and let the feet fall away from you to either side. And place one hand on our belly and the other hand on our heart. Close your eyes. Breathe into your heart. And as you breathe out, let anything go that no longer you need to hold on to. out with love, passion and joy as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, let it go. And when you're ready, gently bringing your palms together at your third eye center. Thank you so much for being here today. You completed day 2 of your January journey to wellness. I can't wait to invite you to day 3 tomorrow, my friends. All the love and light. Namaste.